Get ready, folks. It's the Rodger Report. We've got a whirlwind of NFL action coming your way, starting with Aaron Rodgers making his highly anticipated Steelers debut and lighting up the scoreboard. But wait, the legend himself, Ben Roethlisberger, is sounding the alarm about those hits Rodgers is taking. Then, we're diving deep with Randall Cobb as he joins Good Morning Football to break down Rodgers' performance. And hold on, because Aaron Rodgers himself is talking about what he needs to fix after that Jets game. It's all happening right here, right now. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Aaron Rodgers' Steelers debut was a 4-touchdown spectacle, but Ben Roethlisberger is raising serious concerns. Rodgers, stepping onto the field for his first game with Pittsburgh, delivered a performance that echoed his MVP days, leading the Steelers to a thrilling 34-32 victory over his former team, the Jets. The veteran quarterback showcased his arm strength, spreading the ball effectively for touchdowns and yards, leaving many impressed with his immediate impact. However, the jubilation was tempered by the physical toll of the game. Roethlisberger, speaking on his podcast, highlighted the 4 sacks Rodgers endured, expressing worry about the 41-year-old quarterback's ability to withstand such punishment week after week. While Roethlisberger acknowledged that Rodgers wasn't solely to blame for the sacks, he emphasized that the hits, even when not resulting in a takedown, were significant for a quarterback of Rodgers' age. The Steelers legend stressed that, for Pittsburgh to contend, the offensive line must drastically improve its protection. Rodgers himself acknowledged the hits and the importance of the offensive line's performance, stating, "I don't think I was moving that well, so I think I ran kind of into at least 1 or 2 sacks. I got to do a better job of using my legs." He also expressed a desire to get the ball out quicker. Fans and analysts are buzzing about Rodgers' strong start, but the lingering question remains. Can the Steelers' offensive line keep their star quarterback upright and healthy throughout the season? Will Aaron Rodgers' arm outlast the hits he's taking? Find out next as we hear from Randall Cobb on Good Morning Football about his take on Rodgers' performance. Randall Cobb weighs in on Aaron Rodgers' impactful Steelers debut on Good Morning Football. Following a stellar 4-touchdown performance by Aaron Rodgers in his Pittsburgh Steelers debut against the Jets, former NFL receiver Randall Cobb joined the Good Morning Football crew to share his expert analysis. Cobb, a Pro Bowl selection himself, provided insights into Rodgers' performance, dissecting the quarterback's effectiveness and the overall impact of his return to the field. The discussion centered on Rodgers' ability to still command the game and deliver under pressure, a key talking point after his season-ending injury with the Jets in his previous outing. Cobb's perspective, coming from a player who has shared a locker room and played alongside top-tier quarterbacks, offered a valuable lens through which to view Rodgers' current form and potential for the Steelers. Fans are eager to hear from those who understand the game at an elite level, and Cobb's appearance on Good Morning Football provided just that, offering a seasoned player's take on a highly scrutinized and anticipated quarterback debut. Rodgers is back and lighting it up, but what's next for him? We'll get his own thoughts on where he needs to improve after that Jets game. Aaron Rodgers reveals back tightness after Steelers' debut, but is cleared for Week 2. Despite a triumphant 4-touchdown performance in his Pittsburgh Steelers debut against the New York Jets, quarterback Aaron Rodgers admitted to experiencing back tightness that may have affected his mobility during the game. While Rodgers threw for an impressive 244 yards in the 34-32 victory, he was sacked 4 times, leading to concerns about the offensive line's protection. Rodgers himself took some responsibility, stating in a press conference, "I don't think I was moving that well. I think I ran kind of into at least 1 or 2 sacks, so I got to do a better job of using my legs." He noted that his back was a little tight, potentially impacting his usual agility. However, the veteran quarterback was not listed on the Steelers' injury report as of Wednesday, indicating the issue is not severe enough to sideline him. Other Steelers players like Joey Porter Jr. and Deshaun Elliott are dealing with more significant injuries and are expected to miss the upcoming game. This update provides crucial information for Steelers fans, easing immediate concerns about Rodgers' availability while highlighting the ongoing need for the offensive line to step up their game to prevent further physical stress on their new franchise quarterback. Rodgers is focused on improving his game, and he's identified exactly where he wants to get better. Stay tuned as we break down his specific goals for the next matchup. Aaron Rodgers targets mobility improvement after a tough Steelers debut against the Jets. In his much-anticipated debut for the Pittsburgh Steelers, veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers led his new team to a dramatic 34-32 victory over his former squad, the New York Jets. The game saw Rodgers throw for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns, showcasing his enduring talent. However, the performance was marred by the fact that Rodgers was sacked 4 times, a statistic that raised eyebrows and ignited discussions among fans and former players alike. Rodgers himself acknowledged the issue, admitting that he felt his mobility was compromised during the game. "I don't think I was moving that well, so I think I ran kind of into at least 1 or 2 sacks," he confessed during his Wednesday media availability. He expressed a clear intention to improve his footwork and overall agility, stating, "I got to do a better job of using my legs." This self-assessment aligns with the concerns voiced by Steelers legend Ben Roethlisberger, who worried about the physical toll the 41-year-old quarterback might endure if the offensive line doesn't provide better protection. The focus now shifts to Week 2, where both Rodgers and his offensive line are aiming to clean up fundamental issues and enhance their synergy. This commitment to improvement from Rodgers himself suggests a proactive approach to addressing a critical area of his game, ensuring he can stay on the field and lead the Steelers effectively throughout the season. That's all the NFL action for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning round recap of all the top stories coming up next. That's a wrap on today's top stories. Aaron Rodgers made a splash in his Steelers debut, but Ben Roethlisberger is worried about the hits. Randall Cobb weighed in on Rodgers' performance on Good Morning Football, and Rodgers himself is focused on improving his mobility. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Rodger Report.